Hi, welcome back to our weekly update. Yes, I'm back this week once again for you good folks who have been with me for all these years. Thank you so much for your support, and for all you good folks who have who are here on my channel, are new to my channel, would love to have your support. So going forward, yes, this video will be the continuation of this series that I have been working on recently. So every week, basically, I'll talk about what are the latest news, the trends, and basically what's going on here in Japan from a local's perspective. By local, I mean I'm a Singaporean here, based in Japan for almost like 20 years, 19 to be exact. So let's just dive right in. Unfortunately, as much as I wish the weather would be a lot more cooling, unfortunately, the fluctuations in the temperature and the weather is kind of like unstable. Many years in here in Japan, yeah, recent years it's just really unstable. And now it's like going to almost to late to September, almost going forward towards October. Usually, where I am here in Nagano Prefecture, where we are 1,000 meters above sea level, it's usually very, very, very cooling. But unfortunately, this year, we got like weird temperature fluctuations as well. Last week, we had one day the highest temperature was like 17, and then the lowest was like 13 or 14. And unfortunately today, the temperature kind of went up a little bit. Might be cooling for most people, but for me, it's actually really hot because I hail from Singapore. I'm so used to the hot weather, so I really like the cold weather. So yeah, I can wear my Stetson Bozeman felt hat. Unfortunately, it's back to all this summer style. Short t-shirt, Apple t-shirt, yeah, and Kangol, what is that? Van Air Tropic meshed summer hat. But I'm just doing this video in my house, in the comfort of my house, so nobody's gonna judge me wearing summer gear in autumn. So yeah, going forward, first thing first, local news here in Japan. Last week, there were a couple of news that I saw, news reports in Japan, and basically it's from the Japanese government that they kind of revised the probability of a giant, like a mega undersea earthquake striking the Nankai Trough, which is this tectonic plate off the coast of Japan towards the Pacific Ocean. So back then, after the March 9/11 earthquake and a few other earthquakes that had happened throughout Japan all these years, the professionals, the experts kind of predicted that there might be a 80% chance of a giant, like a seismic scale, about 9 above or 8.8 or to 9 above, striking the Nankai Trough within the 30 years will be about 80%. But they kind of revised it recently. They kind of remove the 80% percentage and put it between anywhere between from 60% to 90%. So there's like this not just 80% chance, is a 60% chance to a 90% chance that within these 30 years, based on historical records and the frequency of the seismic activities, we within this the next 30 years, Japan might experience a very, very like a catastrophic undersea earthquake that will probably result in giant tsunamis crashing into the Pacific coast of Japan, basically anywhere in Tokyo, Yokohama, along that side, Chiba Prefecture will all be affected, and even the northern, not the northern, the four islands, the four little islands down in western part of Japan will be affected as well. So that's unfortunate. So it kind of makes me, gives me this new perspective that I might want to work a little bit, as and when I can to, revise my contingency plans and all my emergency supplies and gear over, I don't know what time frame it is gonna be, but just gonna keep revising them, as well as spend a little bit more money to stock up essentials. But generally, being here for almost 20 years, I'm not really worried about where I am, because I'm not I'm like way up in the middle of Japan, like 1,000 meters over sea level. So number one, a tsunami would not affect me in any way where I am, because I'm not anywhere. I like where I am, probably one of the furthest cities away from the coastal areas, so that's not gonna affect me. Earthquakes, yeah, generally, if it's so far away, I mean, we here in Japan, even though I'm high up in the mountains, I might feel it as well because the March 11 earthquake, I actually felt it. Yeah, about 4 to 5. The ground did shake, so that I definitely have to cater, work on my contingency plans and do emergency like a backup revisions and whatnot to whatever that I have in place at the moment. My plans. And so generally, I want to perfect, not really perfect, but I want to have this bugged out bag that I can just grab and go because I would not my contingency plan, my emergency plan is that my house doesn't collapse. So everywhere else here, I can still live, in this house. So the last thing I want would be for anything to affect my house. So if I have that in mind, I have to put the tent outside the house or in the car, which, if you put like dead weight in the car, you're gonna add up you're gonna run the mileage really bad. It's gonna waste fuel. So yeah, I would not be evacuating my house. That's not really part of my plan that I'm working on. So what I'm actually working on is basically getting hold on. What is that? Backup power. So in case the power get cut, I have backup power. Maybe a portable TV or something that runs on like a different kind of signal, so I can get my information, and as well as I might want to work a little bit on emergency food supply, because water, I think we should be fine with water, but I'm not going to take that for granted. I might want to stock up on water supply as well, because you never know if the water pipe beneath the building or within the ground get affected and you won't get water, so you'll be in trouble. But the good thing is everywhere around me I can drive out to supermarkets and convenience stores and all this and get all these supplies within driving distance. Maybe not even like half an hour, like 10 minutes I am at a big supermarket, so I might want to work on all these routes and everything. But yeah, food and water, I might want to prepare a little bit on it. And here in Japan, there is a company that is called Survivor Foods. They make food for emergency situations, and basically it's like a can and you can store it for like 25 years. So maybe I might want to get some of that. But if I do get it, I'll probably talk about it. But I'm not gonna just open it and review it for you guys, because one can is like 25 years. But that will be not really on the top of the priority, because I can always drive out and grab supplies, like I was mentioning. So yeah, that's the first news. Second news, rice prices. The price of rice. Price of rice here in Japan has been going on for the past couple of years, where bad weather and the huge influx of foreigners, so that causes a shortage in rice supply here in Japan, and huge demand. So the price of rice kind of went up like crazy this year. It's like usually for 5 kilogram bag of Japanese local rice, about anywhere between 2,900 yen, which is like $30, to about maybe on the slightly premium side of 5,000 yen. But last year, coming out from last year towards this year, the prices of rice has just fluctuated so much that at one point of time there was just so little rice to go around. So 5 kilogram rice were being sold at like almost $5,050 a bag. So yeah, I went out and bought a few. So within a day I spent about like $200 to $300 to get rice. Yeah, it's just crazy. So now every in autumn, the new rice will be harvested, and this new supply will hit the supermarkets and local anywhere in Japan. You can get new rice. So yeah, rice prices kind of has stabilized a little bit, but it's still really expensive. So I don't see the trend for the price of rice to go down. A newly harvested bag of rice from this year's crops, 5 kilograms, is about slightly under 4,000 yen, and the price of rice from last year's harvest is about 4,000 yen. So given this situation, everybody, with the same price as last year's rice, everybody will buy the fresh new rice, because it's new, it's fresh, it definitely tastes a lot better. So yeah, price of rice, the government did kind of predict that they didn't want to put out too much of their reserve stock of rice, so that when the new harvest come out, the prices will be affected. But unfortunately, the forecasts were slightly off. Japanese government predicting that rice prices might stabilize and kind of go down in price with this year's harvest, but that doesn't seem to be the case. So this is unfortunate. So yeah, next piece of news I want to talk about is yes, we're almost into October, and I think on October 2nd, one of the most anticipated game of this year from Sucker Punch, you'll know what I'm talking about. The Ghost of Yote, yes. The next next installation, the next series in the Ghost series from Sucker Punch. They came out with the Ghost of Tsushima, the first one. The first game was such a huge hit. And after so many years, Ghost of Yote is finally being launched on October 2nd this year. So yeah, I'm so excited. I actually pre-ordered that game, so I'm so excited to receive it and start playing it as well. But initially, I wanted to get that game locally here in Japan, because in Japan you have so much exclusive that is bundled together with the game. But the only thing getting games here in Japan is some of the games that are sold domestically here in Japan do not have like English, translation, or like English language option. So that was really unfortunate, and they don't really put it up the language options on their PlayStation Store or the game page as well. So really unfortunate. If you buy a game here in Japan and you want to enjoy it in English, because English is my native language, I prefer to play my games and read the subtitles in English. So yeah, if I cannot get a game in English, I mean, I understand Japanese, but I still prefer to play it in my native language. So yeah, there weren't any information on Ghost of Yote whether they have English options here in Japan. Even though Sucker Punch is a US-based company, the game will definitely have English. But I call up Sony, a PlayStation store here in Japan, and they couldn't confirm it. So I decided to just get it from online through a different source. So I know I'll be getting the English a language or subtitles in the game for me to enjoy. So yeah, that's I'm really excited about that. I'm sure you guys will be excited if you play games as well. Ghost of Yote is one of this really interesting game that I definitely want to play. So yeah, a Tokyo Game Show. I always wanted to visit the Tokyo Game Show at some point of time in my life, but I never really got a chance, even though I've been in Japan for so long. Tokyo Game Show, the biggest game show in the world, not in the world, the biggest game show in Japan, actually happened over last weekend, 26, 27, 28, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, over 4 days. The first 2 days were only for like a specific, folks who are companies that participate in the event, and I think they open it up to the public on the 27th and 28th. But unfortunately, all my weekends and are being tied up for the kids, and weekdays I'll be working. I didn't get a chance to visit it, so that's unfortunate. At some point in time, I definitely want to visit the Tokyo Game Show, because it's just one of those things that I want to do on a bucket list, at least for me. So yeah, this year apparently I think they got the most number of exhibitors, and I think they kind of recorded a huge number of people over last year or something. It's like, if you're in the States, Comic-Con, it's like one of the biggest events. Like here in Japan, yeah, the Tokyo Game Show is really one of the biggest. So I definitely want to attend it at some point in time in my life. So with regards to the Tokyo Game Show and the Ghost of Yote, I think there are some exclusive stuff that was being sold at the Tokyo Game Show. Unfortunately, I wasn't there, so I couldn't get it. And then I think there was only I read yesterday there was this very exclusive Ghost of Yote merchandise. I think it's a T-shirt and like a pin or a badge that unfortunately is only available to certain countries at the moment. You have to get the physical game. You have to get the Ghost of Yote game. And you got to play it and complete and then get the awards, the trophies before 31st December, and then you can kind of exchange your game progress for the actual items. But I don't know if it's available here in Japan. It's available on the US PlayStation Store. So yeah, I might want to look at that. It's a really cool T-shirt. I might want to work on that, but yeah, we'll see about that. So yeah, that's the next piece of news I was gonna talk about. And then the other one, it's yeah, Mystery Ranch. Yes, Mystery Ranch. Yeah, when it comes to Mystery Ranch, yes, I'm always excited. In the previous video, I did talk about Mystery Ranch having a collaboration with 686, which is a technical apparel brand from the US. They had a collaboration. They came out with a ski jacket and a fleece jacket, and then there was no news on the back. But unfortunately, the bag was released, I think, last week online through the 686 website, and it was sold out in a minute. I didn't even know it went on sale. One of my friends, dropped a post on Facebook, and I was like, oh, okay, I checked it out, and it's all sold out. It's gone. So yeah, it's if any one of you did grab one of those Mystery Ranch and 686 collaboration bag, you might want to do a video or something, because I don't. I would not be getting that bag, but it's just it's just kind of an interesting collaboration, because ever since Mystery Ranch was being bought over by Yeti last year, not a lot of news, not a lot of development. So I'm glad to see that Mystery Ranch is still going on. I don't want the brand to fade away in the sunset. And here in Japan, I think last week Mystery Ranch came out with this exclusive a item here in Japan. If you spend above like $100 each month, 10,000 yen here in Japan in the store, they will give you like this orange I don't know if it's a bandana or handkerchief that has all the bags and everything. It's in like deep red orange on it, and as well as a catalog. I mean, those technically those are not for sale. You just have to purchase a certain amount of items in the Mystery Ranch store down in Tokyo, and they'll give it to you for free. It actually went on sale on the used site online. I saw it at about $30 for the book, the catalog in Japanese, as well as that bandana. I wanted to grab it, but at the same time I was thinking, okay, never mind. And then it's gone. There's only one listing that I found so far, but it's gone. So yeah. If I do get it, if it does pops up again, I might consider getting it. It's like $30, not a lot of money, but it's not something that I'll be I really want it. It's just that it's not too bad to grab some of this Japanese exclusive not for sale Mystery Ranch stuff before everything is gone. So that's 2 Mystery Ranch news for you guys, and then going forward to the next piece of news. I saw a video like last week on the Trump administration, the Homeland Security team in the US actually put out like a video or something where they went around catching all the illegal immigrants. They're doing the job. But what got me really concerned, and everyone else really concerned, is they actually insert the not mystery ranch, they actually included the Pokemon animation, the music, and certain clips on the Pokemon series in their promotional video from the Homeland Security from US. Where it's like gotta catch them all. This I think it's not appropriate, because number one, Pokemon, it's basically it's for kids. It's a kids program, and it has enjoyed, Pokemon has been enjoyed by folks from all ages, from all around the world. It has a giant fan base, one of the biggest IP address ever made. And I don't think it's appropriate to use it in like a Homeland Security videos where they go around arresting people. I think that's a very poor taste, and they didn't get any official a validation or rights from Pokemon, or Game Freak, the company itself, which is unfortunate. So basically, the U.S. security, Homeland Security, is using a intellectual property, Pokemon, without official permission. So as agents of the law, you're breaking the law yourself. So that's unfortunate. I wish they would remove that video, because it might give it might paint the wrong picture or something. It's just I think it's distasteful to use Pokemon in this kind of video. And I think Nintendo, not Nintendo, Nintendo, no, Pokemon, the Pokemon company actually came out in Japanese and released a press statement that they're not related to the U.S. Homeland Security video in any way, and they do not endorse their intellectual property being used without official permission. So yeah, this videos, unfortunately. So shame on you, Homeland Security. Don't do that. Use some other videos, okay? But who am I to talk about that? We let the big companies, and the appropriate people go deal with that. Going forward, Burger King, Burger King. It's one of those burger joints that I used to, eat burgers from other than McDonald's when I was in Singapore. But having been here in Japan for almost like 20 years, I have never tasted or never ate a single burger from Burger King here in Japan because number one, I don't know where the Burger King stores are. I mean, there are so many awesome burger stores all around Japan. I don't suppose Burger King will ever go into the list of must-eat burgers here in Japan for me. But unfortunately, there was this news recently that found that Burger King in Japan actually kind of introduced they actually introduced this new a product. You can actually buy the a flame grilled patties by themselves from Burger King. So you can buy like a 1 patty or 2 patty without no buns, no nothing. It's just patties and some sauce or something. You can choose over a variety of sauce, or you can buy the patties with rice or something. So it's just something that I have never seen anywhere else. So it's just interesting. I don't know. I might want to find a Burger King store nearby or something. I don't suppose there's any Burger King store nearby where I am. I know there's one up in Nagano City, but to drive an hour up there to grab a few like a Burger King patties, nah, I don't think I'll be doing that. But it'll be interesting to see, how those Burger King patties taste like without everything else, just the meat itself, So yeah, I think it's only just for a short period of time. I don't suppose they'll be offering the patties alone, product for an extended period of time or become a standardized item on their menu, just a small time frame. And I think there's the other with regards to food itself. There was another one I was going to talk about. I think sometime like last week or 2 weeks back, Family Mart, Family Mart offered this 2-day event and on a few of their selected Family Mart stores around Japan that when you pay 1,000 yen, you can enjoy this 30-minute all you can eat family chicken course like event. So basically, if you don't know about Japan, there are 3 very famous like fried chicken here in Japan. No, I'm not talking about KFC, but like fried chicken from convenience store, which usually give KFC a run for their money. So the most not the most famous, like 7-Eleven have their nana chicken, which is pretty much the fried chicken from Nana Chicken, and then 7-Eleven also have a few other versions of their fried chicken, but the Nana Chicken is like the most standard one, and then Lawson has their what is it, L chicken or something, which is also like this piece of small piece of like fried chicken. And then Family Mart has their family chicken. They have the regular one and the red one. The red one is usually the spicy one. So if you get one of this chicken itself from either of the convenience stores, usually about $2.50 to $3 for them. So Lawson actually came out this campaign that for 1,000 yen, which is $10, you buy three pieces of this chicken, usually about like 900 to about $10. So for 1,000 yen, $10, 30 minutes, you can eat all the family chicken you want, and they provide you with water and I think a bun as well. So I think the tickets were sold out so fast that so many fans of the family chicken actually, visited the specific stores that had the event and eat as much family chicken as they can. I think it's interesting, but as much as I love this fried chickens from all this convenience store, I don't think I'll pay $10 to eat as much as I can. I mean, it's a nice experience, but to eat one of those chicken, it's I mean, who doesn't like fried chicken? It's to eat one piece, it's okay. But to eat more than like 3 or 4 pieces, most people will feel uncomfortable because number one, it's very oily, it's very juicy, and fried food, too much of it, you definitely feel uncomfortable. You gotta down like a lot of very strong concentrated green tea to absorb all the oil from your body to release it out. So fried chicken like that are meant to be enjoyed in small quantities. Occasionally, you don't just gobble all the fried chicken in one go. Trust me, you would definitely feel uncomfortable. But kudos to Family Mart for doing one of this crazy campaigns. So that's it. Pretty much that's it. I cram all this news in this very short a 25 minute video. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Yeah, I'll be looking forward to putting out the next video. I'll be right back. So yeah, because I'm actually recording videos from my Canon 5D Mark IV. I cannot go past like 30 minutes or like 25 minutes or something. There's a cap, 29 minutes and I think 30 something seconds. There's this like a video limit cap that is built into all the Canon camera system. So unfortunately, I couldn't, there's no way to override that unless you use custom firmware. Most of my videos, when I go towards the 29-minute mark, I try to cut it and then I take a next video and combine it. So that way, my video would not be a stop halfway. So yeah, that's basically how I have to record my video. I have to be careful because sometimes, yeah, when I get too excited, I talk too much and the video get cut. And the voice recorder, from my H1N Zoom H1N is just recording, and then the video get cut halfway. It's kind of weird. So I might want to pick up a external, like a recording device for my Canon 5D Mark IV. I'm actually looking at the what is that, Atomos Ninja, an external like monitor as well as a recording device, because if you get that Atomos system, the Ninja, basically it bypasses the system in the Canon 5D, so you can record as much as whatever a SSD card that you have on the device itself. But the only thing is the sound, because when you attach that a external recording monitor to the Canon 5D, it's so close to it, so it might pick up a lot of sound and whining fans from the cooling system in the unit itself. So I might want to do something about it. So that's something that I'm actually considering working on, because yeah, I mean, I don't want to be limited by this 29-minute video. Every time I do a video, I cannot do anything more than like 29 minutes or something. So yeah, that's something I have to consider. The other thing I may, I don't know, it's like I may want to look into is to connect a HDMI cable from my camera to an external, like a TV or monitor or something, that I can actually see what I'm recording. But if I do that, it's still recording from the native 5D Mark IV body itself, so I might still be capped by the 29 minutes. So I don't know, I'm still working on that, even though the Canon 5D Mark IV camera that I'm using is a relatively old system. I mean, back in the days it was like all the hype and all the rage, but these days everyone is using like a mirrorless camera. So yeah, I mean, I have all this equipment based on from my photography jobs, back now as a photographer. So they're still usable, so I don't suppose I'm not making any good money from photography. I don't do photography no more these days, so I couldn't just change, upgrade to the latest system. So everyone is using the Canon R series, the mirrorless series. I'm still on the old 5D Mark IV, which is a fantastic camera for what it is. It's like yeah, it is the last of its kind. There's no 5D Mark V. The 5D Mark IV was the last Canon 5D, a single reflex, not single, yeah, the DSLR, digital single reflex camera of its era. So yeah, these days these cameras are going obsolete, bit by bit, slowly it's being phased out. Everything is just mirrorless these days. But my lenses, my equipment, everything is just based off my Canon EOS system, so I'm still using it. And then a couple of years ago, I got the small rig cage and everything to fit my camera to do recording when I'm using the telephoto lens for my son's ice hockey game. So yeah, I'm just working a little bit on that system. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. So yeah, thank you so much for checking out my videos. Once again, every week try to give you guys videos like that. I hope you guys enjoy. If you have any comments, any feedback, anything you want to talk to me about, you want to ask me, just feel free to post them in the comments. And I think I don't know, I'm just a little bit too busy. I hope I can push out more videos, something like that, where I'm talking about things in here in Japan. So yeah, let all of us just look forward to that while I leave you here, leave this video here, you guys here. So yeah, once again, wherever you are, thank you for checking out my videos. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care. Bye.